Should be. It's in there for a long time. Looks cooked.
These were nice.
Sausages are good, aren't they? That's that one. Thank you.
Enjoy.
Thank you. Wow, look at this. Are they pre-sliced?
I don't know actually. Sort
Oh,
of
great.
semi-pre-sliced.
Looks really cheesy.
No.
Smells amazing.
I got something in the first one.
No? Can I try one of yours?
I'm gonna go off.
Just a small one is fine. Yeah, that's fine. Thank you. I think yours is more delicious. You can definitely taste the tomato. That's really nice. Whereas mine is a white base. I didn't really...
And the regular flat white.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
I want where you can put your face on it.
Would you like your face on it?
No.
You know, next time we should find that 7-Eleven and I'm going to send a picture of your face to that machine.